Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Kobara. I'm an intuitive spiritual facilitator and crystal therapist. I live in northern Arizona. You can find information about my sacred work on my Facebook page and YouTube channel at Mystic Dragonfly Whispers. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about shifting realities. If we look at humanity, there are approximately 7.7 billion different human realities, creating the existence of the collective consciousness of humanity. Bear with me. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite hobbies, baking. I think the metaphor is perfect to describe human realities vibrating on Earth. Think about a cake and how each individual specks of sugar, salt, flour, and egg collectively makes that cake. Our personal realities are the specks of the different ingredients. The collective reality is the cake. Right now, in human evolution, we are in the mixing stage of cake consciousness. People still mostly identify as salt, flour, sugar, or egg. Most of us don't experience the cake essence. Yet, many of us somehow know we are part of a larger recipe. Reality is defined as a state of being. But most of our realities come from the notion of thoughts and ideas. Unless we have consciously experienced oneness, we are essentially experiencing a little tiny perspective of the collective reality. Very few of us have experienced the true state of being as it actually exists. And so we are left with an imagined reality made up of only our personal experiences. In a cake, there is a oneness of the ingredients. No longer can you identify the flour, the salt, the sugar, or the eggs. The individual vibrations have become an alchemically different experience. Have an honest look at your life right now. How are you showing up in the world? What's going on for you? How does your reality feel compared with the collective reality? Are you easily influenced by the fear-mongering news from the media, or do you use discernment? I strongly believe we do not see life as it is. We see life as we are. And yet, most people assume we see the world objectively. And there may lie a great source of pain and suffering because we are projecting our thoughts and beliefs onto the world around us, believing that this is how the world is, when it's just us playing a game with ourselves. And so we constantly fool ourselves into believing what we already believe is true. And we create our reality and then let it control us. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can shift your reality once you start seeing life as a reflection of your own heart and mind. When you understand that you read whatever meaning into situations you choose to believe, you can then use reality as a tool for self-reflection and growth. This is one of the most powerful shifts you can make because it switches you from a victim into a powerful creator. It's how you shift your reality by shifting yourself. We are not having the same experience of the world. The truth is, there are completely different and unique universes for each and every one of us. This means that the universe that you experience is custom-made for you. Those differences are directly related to who we are and how we see ourselves, each other, and the world. Indeed, there are billions of different realities going on right now. To shift your reality, you must realize that this reality is yours, and yours only to shift. How you feel at any given moment sends out a vibratory energy that life immediately reflects back to you. This is the law of attraction. If you feel happy and light-hearted, others will reflect that. And if you feel down and depressed, others will reflect that as well. Shift your reality to the reality you want to experience. Anytime that you fail to take responsibility for your experience of reality, you choose to play the victim. As long as you blame another, you give away your power to change. When you blame someone for hurting you, you lock in the very thing that you are blaming him, her for. Do not get swept up in the fear around you. Instead, mindfully rise above it. We are no good to anyone, including ourselves, if we give away our power. Yes, the world is upside down right now. There are things that we would change in a heartbeat, yet they seem beyond our control. But feeling fearful and insecure will not help to shift our reality in a positive way. Unfortunately, buying into negativity as a collective consciousness just creates more of the same. It's time to rediscover our connection to ourselves and our passions. It's time to discover something totally new. A shift in perspective, a new way of seeing ourselves, of seeing the world, of being. Mindfulness is about being observant. This applies to the environment within us too. If we struggle inside ourselves, stepping into an observer position gives us a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort. It's very important to be extra mindful of our energy at this time. This includes the energies of who we spend our time with, where we focus our intention, and what we give away our own precious energy to. What we think now becomes our reality. Have you noticed that there is a change, an amplification of manifestation of our thoughts? What surrounds us now is made of our thoughts and emotion. Pay attention to possibilities of other realities and allow yourself to see and imagine them. There is so much potential to discover about shifting our consciousness and realities. Just look at the way we sometimes get stuck in a flat reality with little possibilities on the horizon. We then make a shift in consciousness. Our reality and the way we experience changes completely. Our horizons expand and we start seeing opportunities we were not seeing before. We get energized and start doing things we never thought possible. What makes this shift? What makes us jump? How did we bend our reality? Every life situation is an experience in itself. It's up to us how to perceive and respond to a situation. The way we experience various situations can depend on our beliefs and perceptions. Creating our own reality will help us to access a bigger part of ourselves with positive energies that move towards growth. Thank you for listening. Until next time, bye for now.